Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you guys can tell by the title, today we're going to be doing some cleaning and I want to show you guys some changes that I made to my room. So basically a couple years ago, about 4 years ago, I moved my bed from the middle of my room to up against the wall, and I really liked it like that. I thought it was super nice, and it really made the room feel bigger. But since it had been like that for about 4 years, I was like, you know what, I want to go back to the way it was before, where whenever my bed was in the middle, just for like a little change and, to see how I like it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna move my bed to the middle of my room and then kind of move some other stuff around. And then I also needed to do some organization, like in my closet, and some decluttering. And also, something I haven't done yet, but I want to do is move around some of my decorations. And then I also just need to do like a good deep clean, like vacuum, wipe stuff down, dust. So that is what we're going to be doing in today's video. Just a lot of cleaning and organizing, and then we're going to be doing an updated room tour as well. This is currently how my room is looking. So I actually moved the bed last night, but it got really late, so I couldn't, do the full deep clean like I wanted to. But basically, if you guys remember, if you guys saw my other room tours, you would know my bed was right here. So my bed was against the wall, and then my nightstand was like right here next to the bed, and this was still there. So what I did was I just decided to move the bed here, and then actually originally I wanted to put my mirror right there, but whenever I put it right there, I was just like, I don't like that. Like, something was off. So I put the nightstand there and I was like, yeah, that looks good. So that is how that is. And then pretty much everything else is the same with my furniture. I didn't really make many changes with my other furniture, but like I said, I do want to move around my decor. But what we are going to do now is we're just going to do a good clean. I need to vacuum. I need to clean some stuff up clearly, like I need to make the bed. And then also over here, since the bed was against the wall for so long, there's like dust all over the baseboards, and I just need to like dust that, and like there's some cobwebs and stuff, so I'm gonna have to clean those as well. Alright, so I made the bed and I picked up my rug so that I can put some of this carpet deodorizer just like around my room and let that set for a little while, because I really need to vacuum. Like, even if I didn't move my bed, I still really needed to vacuum. But especially with the fact that I moved my bed, like, I really need to vacuum, especially over here where my bed was. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is just like dust and just like little things everywhere that need to be vacuumed. So I'm going to pop on some of this all over the carpet. This is just from Dollar Tree. I really like this. It makes the room smell really good. And I'm going to leave that on for a little bit while we do some more cleaning. I just tidied up the room a little bit, so this is kind of what it is looking like. I think it looks so nice with my bed in the middle. Like, what do we think? Do we like it against the wall better, or do we like it right here? I think it looks really good like this, and I really like it. But we're gonna go ahead and vacuum now, because I did put the carpet sprinkle on, as you guys saw, so I need to vacuum that up. And there's also so much just like dust, like I said, and stuff that needs to be vacuumed, so we're gonna go ahead and vacuum now. I got the room all vacuumed and I put my rug down and it looks super good. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean the baseboards over here like I was talking about. They're just really dusty. And then I'm also gonna wipe off all the furniture just with some Clorox wipes just to make sure everything is clean, because I feel like it's just good to do this every once in a while. Just make sure everything is all clean.
I'm not thinking about you.
Cleaned the baseboards over here. They look a lot better. And then I also took a magic eraser and I just wiped off a couple like scuffs and marks on the wall over here, because since the bed was right there, there was like a lot of marks and scuffs and everything. So I took the magic eraser and wiped that off. And then I went ahead and just wiped off my little nightstand as well with just like a Clorox wipe. And then I came over here to my bookshelf. So I have this little organizer thing with some beauty products on it, and I have some hand sanitizer right here. And I think due to the fact that the hand sanitizer is right there, sometimes hand sanitizer like gets right here, and there was a lot of like dried on hand sanitizer stains. So I took some rubbing alcohol and I got all of those off, and I just like wiped the top of this. And then I came over here to my little chair, and this chair also had a couple like marks and stains on it. So I took some rubbing alcohol as well to just get those off. And then I like, ever since I've had this chair, I have not been able to find like a cute pillow for it. So I did find this little Squishmallow. I remembered that I had it. So I was like, you know what? That would be cute right there. I still do want to find like a little cute decorative pillow to go right there, but for the time being, I think it's cute like that. So yeah, that's what I did. I think I'm gonna move around a little bit of my like decorations, and we'll see. We'll see what I do. Okay, I looked around the room and I was kind of trying to think like, what do I want to move? Is there any decorations that I want to put somewhere else or switch up? And I feel like I like the way that it looks, because not that long ago I moved around some of my decorations, like about a month and a half ago. And so I like the way that it looks. I think it looks fine. So we're going to keep it like that, and we're going to go ahead and do the room tour now. Okay, it is now time for the updated room tour. So of course we have to do a little overview of the room. And then, of course, we have to start at my door. So it is just pretty simple over here. I've got my little robe, and actually, this is like a little hack if you have like purses or jackets or anything that, you know, you want to have kept in your room, but you don't want to see them. Just get you a little hook with a robe, and then you can hide like everything back there. So I've got like a bag, my Polaroid camera, a belt, you know, just like stuff, and you would never know that it's back there. And then over here, I have this little Christmas decoration. I don't know why it's still on my door, but it is. I need to take it off, but it's just there. And then we are going to move on to my bookshelf. So my bookshelf changed a little bit yesterday. I did change this little part right here a little bit. But yeah, it didn't change much. So up here, I've got two jewelry organizers. So right here, I just have some earrings and some necklaces, and then like a little bookmark right here. This is where I do keep my bookmarks, because I have a lot of magnetic bookmarks, but I'm using a lot of them right now, which is why only one is right there. And then in here is just more jewelry and like a watch and, you know, just like little things like that. I need to fix this better so it can close. But yeah, this is from TJ Maxx and this is from Five Below. And then over here we have my little beauty product organizer, which I showed you guys. So this is from Temu, and basically I just have a bunch of my beauty products. So I've got like some perfume, some lotion, just some different things on there that I use a lot that I like to keep on here. Okay, moving on to the shelves. So it's pretty simple over here, nothing crazy. I do have some of my books right here and journals. And then I have this little vase, which is from Burlington with some flowers in there and like a little candle and a little squishmallow. And then down here, I just have this squishmallow as well. And then a little picture of my dog, Ellie. And I have this little thing. I do not remember what this is called, but basically you can put Polaroid pictures in there. And then I just have a little book, which I got at the library. We've got my little nightstand. Pretty simple as well. I just have my little lamp, which is from Marshall's. And a little Easter bunny right there. Little candle, my iPad, nothing crazy. And we're gonna move on to my favorite part of the room, which is my bed. I just love my bed being in the middle of the room. Like every time that I've walked into my room today, I just looked at it and I was just like, wow, like I genuinely love it being here. I just love the way that it looks. Like it looks so good. I love it. So up here on the headboard, I put a couple of my stuffed animals. So I have this little pusheen one, this little squishmallow, and then this one, I think this is like a Beanie Boo, I'm pretty sure. I have no clue, but yeah, I just have a couple of my little stuffed animals, and then this is how my bed looks. So I don't remember where the bedding is from because I've had it for a while, but I'm guessing Amazon. This blanket is from Ross. This white one is TJ Maxx. And then both of these sets of decorative pillows, this one and this one, are from Ross. And then this is from Walmart right here. And this is Burlington. And then as far as my little tray right here, all of this stuff is from Dollar Tree. So the tray, the roses, the bear, and the candles are all from Dollar Tree. Okay, I'm getting out of breath because I'm talking so much. But we're going to move on to over here. So this is another one of my favorite parts of my room, my little shelf with my purses. I just think it looks so pretty and so nice, super cute. So I've got my shelves up here, which I did change about like a month and a half ago. So I'm pretty sure they look different from the last room tour that I did. But I've just got this little sign, which is from TJ Maxx, and this little, I think you're supposed to put like jewelry in here. I don't have anything in there, but it just looks cute, you know, which is from Ross. And then some shells that I painted, and I've got my little candle warmer and then my little perfume. So this perfume organizer is from Temu. Yes, Temu. And then I have my little mirror. So this is really sad, but this mirror kind of broke a little bit. I still have it for now just because like I feel like it looks fine for now. I mean, eventually I am going to get a new one eventually, but for now it looks fine. What had happened was basically it does not have like a thing to stand it up because it's originally meant to go on the wall, but I didn't want it to go on the wall because I thought it would look better like this. So basically it was propped up against like a candle, which it is right now again as well, and it fell. So yeah, due to the fact that it fell, it kind of messed up a little bit, but it's fine. It's not that bad. I'll get a new one eventually, like I said. So yeah, and then I've just got my bags right here, my purses, and then some more organization down here. So in this little bin, I know all these are broken. I need to get new bins, but yeah. So in this little bin, it's basically just like extra stuff. So I've got some cleaning products, like my Clorox wipes, a little candle, some hair stuff, and my blow dryer. So that's just like extra, you know. And this is all my beauty products. So I've got like skincare stuff, hair care, body care, lotion, that type of thing. That's all in there. And then in here, so in here it's kind of just a mixture of two things. So it's some like coloring books and like notebooks and stuff like that, and then I've also got purses in there, so yeah. And then my little trash can right there, of course. And then here's my window. So these curtains, I do not like my curtains. Originally they were like tied and they had like little bows on there, but they untied one day and I've tried many times to tie them again, but I don't know how to do it, how to tie them in a bow. So they're just clipped up right now with claw clips, but that's my little window. And then we're gonna move on to the dresser. So here's a little overview of the dresser. Pretty simple again, but I do like the way it looks. So I have my TV up here. Now you're probably wondering, why is my TV not like in the middle of my dresser, like aligned with it? And that is because I used to have a fish tank that was right here. So yeah, therefore it had to be moved over to the side. But yeah, that's that. And then we have my little clock up here. So actually, this clock used to be over there, but I decided to move it over here because I just like the way it looks over here. I think it looks nice and pretty over there. So it is there now. And then we just have my little caboodle with my makeup in there and just some like little decorations and some books. And then I've got some more jewelry in there. This is like all bracelets, I'm pretty sure. So, and then this is just all clothes. So I've got like some different pants, some sweaters, just like different things like that, nothing crazy. And then we're gonna move on to over here. So this little section of my room, super cute. We've got my big mirror. So like I said in the beginning of this video, I wanted this mirror to originally go in the corner right here, but after I moved the bed, I put the mirror over there and I was just like, I don't like it over there. Something about it. I think the issue was that the mirror was not big enough, because this mirror is not very like tall or like wide. It's kind of small. I mean, it's not small, but it's kind of small. So it didn't really look the best over there. So I just kept it over here. I feel like it's fine over here. And then we just have my little table, which is from TJ Maxx, and my chair, which is from Temu. And then my little shelves with my Ariana Grande perfumes. And then this is actually new. So a couple weeks ago, I did some pictures, like some paintings and some drawings. And I was like, you know what? Instead of just keeping them in my notebook, I'm going to put them on the wall, because I didn't have anything on the wall over here. And I was like, that would be cute. So yeah, I just did some art and put them up here, and I think it looks cute. Okay, last but not least, we are going to get into my closet. So every single room tour I have done, I have not shown my closet, I'm pretty sure. And that is because for the longest time, my closet was just so unorganized. It was just like things thrown in there, things everywhere. So now that I finally got it somewhat organized, I want to show you guys. So on my door handle, I just have this little thing with some bells. And then over here, I just have this little bag. Okay, now for the closet itself. So I just have all my clothes. I tried to kind of organize them. So like over here, I've got like all the dresses and skirts together. This is all like baby tees. This is like sweaters and sweatshirts. And then this is like pajamas and sweaters and jeans and, that kind of thing. I tried to, kind of organize it and put all the stuff together so it was easy to find. And then down here, so we have my shoes. So I also tried to organize these, but really I think I need a better shoe organization system, because I actually have even more shoes than these, but some of them are just downstairs right now. But I kind of think I need a better shoe organization system, but this is just what we've got right now. So I just have a bunch of my heels on the top, and then like some tennis shoes and like flats and kitten heels and all that stuff, because if you guys don't know, I love heels. Heels are like my favorite thing on the whole wide earth. So of course, I had to have them organized. And then right here, I've just got my weights, because I do lift weights. So I just have those right there. And then this is my little nail cart, because I do my own nails as well. So that's just all that stuff, nothing crazy. And then I've just got some little organization right here. And then my little laundry basket. And then now for the top. So The floor was organized for kind of like it had been organized for a little while, but the top had not. So yesterday I actually organized the top of my closet. So it looks pretty good. I decluttered it. There was just like a lot of stuff up there. So this is just a little like tote bag up there that I like to use for like traveling. And then in this and this is just like craft stuff. And then I've got some workout stuff right here. Like I have like those like little gloves that you use when you lift weights and like resistance bands and stuff like that. And then I've just got some blankets. And then in here is stickers. And then I've got some of my old like journals and notebooks under there. And then up there is just like cleaning products. And then over there is just like some little random things that I didn't necessarily know where to put, but I couldn't get rid of them. So yeah, that is the closet. My closet is pretty small, so it's really nothing crazy. I mean, I know I've said nothing crazy a lot in this video, but it really is. It's nothing crazy. It's just simple. I try to have it organized so I can find stuff, and hopefully it will stay like this. So yeah, that completes the cleaning and, room tour and all that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe. And my other social medias are in the description below. Also, please tell me in the comments what you guys think about my room and, how the bed is moved. I love it. So let me know if you guys like it as well.